To ask the Scottish Government what steps it is taking to directly promote, sustain and develop the unique culture of the Highlands and Islands.
Cabinet Secretary Fiona Hislop.
The Scottish Government is a strong supporter of the unique culture of the Highlands and Islands. Along with our national agencies and other partners, we have been working to sustain and celebrate the heritage and cultural life of the Highlands and Islands and promote the area. We are particularly keen to support our Gaelic heritage, which is why Creative Scotland provide regular funding to Feis Ross to support their important work in this area. And this year, as we celebrate the Year of Natural Scotland, it is a further opportunity for us to spotlight, celebrate and promote the outstanding natural beauty and landscapes of the region to our people and our visitors. And the programme for the year comprises more than 40 potential flagship events, including the Hebcelt Festival in the Western Isles. In addition, Creative Scotland have provided over £100,000 as part of the Year of Natural Scotland Open Fund to support cultural projects in the Highlands and Islands. And, of course, the Start Scotland is investing in a major representation of Iona Abbey, 1,450 years since St Columbus first settled on Iona.
Rhoda Grant.
The Minister will be aware that Murray Council have cut their arts funding by 100%. This will mean the closure of more than 7 libraries, the loss of an arts development officer, withdrawal of funding to museums, and will impact on the viability of 33 local arts groups in Murray. What discussions have the Scottish Government had with Murray Council to mitigate those swingeing cuts, and what is the Council's statutory responsibility to the arts?
Cabinet Secretary.
On the latter point, the only statutory responsibility is in relation to libraries. As you may well know, it is deeply disappointing that Murray Council have taken that step. It is in contrast to many other local authorities, and indeed only last week I visited East Ayrshire Council, which really embraces culture in every aspect of its life, and I think Murray Council would do well to learn from the experience of East Ayrshire Council, which has taken a different tack than Murray Council. The Murray Council is an autonomous body, as she well knows. In terms of local government finance, a broadly flat cash settlement was provided for local authorities. But I think it's quite clear that across Scotland, many local authorities are doing what East Ayrshire is doing. And indeed, in terms of the Scottish Government, we've worked very hard to protect local government spend and indeed cultural spend. And I think it's deeply disappointing that the councillors in Murray have done otherwise. I hope they might revisit their decision. But at the end of the day, as I've reported to the Culture Committee in this Parliament, national government cannot be a last-stop funder of last resort for decisions made by autonomous local authorities, and they will have to face their own electorate in that regard.
Stewart Stevenson.
In addition to the cuts that Rhoda Grant talked about in Murray, I understand that the number of principal teachers is likely to be cut. Does the Cabinet Secretary agree with me that a cultural appreciation starts in schools, and it's very much to be regretted if the independent Tory-led Council in Murray were to make those cuts as well?
Cabinet Secretary.
Quite clearly, education and culture go hand in hand, and in terms of the provision we as a government have provided for, in terms of the creative education toolkit that we've provided. But can I reiterate the importance of music and drama and arts in our education system? Only last night I attended a fantastic performance at my own local school, the Lithgow Academy, the Spring Concert, which saw hundreds of youngsters performing, celebrating their creativity and their arts and their culture. I do think that tribute should be paid to the principal teacher of music, particularly in that school, but also I think to all the teachers across Scotland that keep alive that burning spirit and enthusiasm for arts and culture.